Our team worked on 3 construction-related projects this year, each with a specific purpose. The first project was renovating the cafeteria at Juan Calvino School, where we also held VBS. Juan Calvino School is a private school for Haitian refugees. Fortunately, the Dominican government granted permission for subsidies, making it a government-sponsored private school and allowing it to provide students with lunch. However, the cafeteria was in poor condition, creating challenges in distributing food. At the school's request, we undertook the renovation work. We purchased rebar to reinforce 3 walls, installed a cooking counter and sink, and built a large storage room for dishes. We expect these improvements will greatly help the approximately 180 students receive a warm meal each day. We also repaired damaged areas inside the low-quality restrooms and safely upgraded several electrical fixtures. The second project involved an unfinished church building located about 1 kilometer east of Juan Calvino School. This church has been constructed by hand over several years by the pastor's husband and a few congregants. 2 years ago, the congregation used bricks donated by our church to build the church walls, and a mission team helped to level the floor. However, I learned that even now, 2 years later, there is still no roof. As a result, they hold services after 7 p.m. on Sundays to avoid the heat. Our construction team visited the church with experts to calculate the amount of rebar and steel sheets needed for roof construction. The plan is for the church members to begin work as soon as possible as the materials are purchased, with the remaining construction to be completed during next year's mission trip. The third and final project was at a school run by a Haitian church called Les Enfants pour Christ, which provides classes for elementary-age children anywhere from 20 to several dozen under extremely poor conditions. Most members of this congregation and school are unable to obtain refugee status. Consequently, they hold Sunday worship at 7 a.m. and disperse immediately afterwards, and they are unable to send their children to Dominican schools. A few church members volunteered to teach the children, but the situation is dire, lacking not only lunch, but even basic school supplies. Our mission team painted 2 small classrooms, a kitchen, a faculty room, and the entire hallway. We also donated 50 sets of school uniforms, 4 large tables, and 20 chairs. Open Church focuses on the gospel while also addressing the construction needs of churches and the diverse needs of local schools. We do this because we want to support local churches and educational facilities so they can strengthen their own communities and sustain their faith and education over the long term, something that cannot be accomplished in a short visit. We believe that God's kingdom cannot be built alone. So, Open Church seeks to partner with all churches and believers who desire to serve together. To this end, we plan to establish a non-profit organization through which each can fulfill their calling. The moment we set out to serve, we sense God's grace poured out upon us first. We simply desire to abide in God in the mission field, allowing the grace we have received to overflow. We invite you to this amazing place.